Hi, it's Gordon here, author of RomVault, and I just wanted to talk about making Mame datasets for RomVault using the listxml output from Mame, primarily revolving around the Pleasure Dome DATs. It says here that due to difficulties you cannot make datasets from the Mame listxml. So what I have here is a RomVault setup, and for right now I have one DAT in here, and it's the DAT from right here. So let's run this up. Here it is, and so it's just that one DAT there. It's a complete set, always zero missing, nothing extra, just a clean set of the merged DAT set. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get that XML, and you can actually download the Mame XML straight from the Mame development website. So I'm going to do that real quick here. And let's drop it into a spare output directory here. Okay, let's copy it into there. Okay, and extract it out. Okay, let's delete the zip, don't need that anymore. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take this XML, the output from, it's the same output as the list XML from Mame. And what we're going to do is we're going to take the DAT out of there. I'm going to take that out of there and just put it over here in our temporary data storage for now. And I'm going to take this one, the list XML, and put it back into my DAT in. Sorry, that's another directory we'll get to in a little bit. Okay, so what I just did was in my DAT root, I switched from the Pleasure Dome merged DAT to the XML extract. Now if I do just update to that, then RomVault by default does nothing to the DAT, so it's going to do a full import of that, and it's going to be every single ROM. There's no merging or anything. It'll take just a second. Okay, so you can see we got kind of a mess here. So now we right click on here and go to set directory settings, tell it the merge type should be merged, and we only want the ROMs, we don't want the CHD files. Apply that. And it does reread the DAT to reprocess it. And as you can see, it did just use Mame's XML list to produce an exact Pleasure Dome compatible merged ROM set. So the step I went through was I loaded the XML, and then I had to right click, go to set directory settings, told it to merge type merge and ROMs only. Once I set those two correctly, it did make the Pleasure Dome compatible merged DAT set. And so you can do that, as it says you can't here, so this is possible. Okay, so the other sets, this is where the other directory I accidentally jumped to a minute ago. In here, I have the three merge types. It's actually the three DATs from right here. It's the merge, the non-merge, and the split. Merge, non-merge, split. So I have those three DATs right out of here. So if I run this version up, So there's the 3 different ways to collect Mame. And what I'm going to show now is that you can make all 3 of these just from that one XML file. So I've already have this XML file stored in here just temporarily. So I'm going to copy this, and I'm going to go into here, and I'm going to delete this one, and I'm going to replace it with that full XML file. I'm going to do the same for the other 3. I'm going to go in here, and I'm going to replace it. So you're going to go into here and delete that one and replace that one. Okay, so we have 3 identical listxml outputs. Okay, so here we go. We do now have to tell these 3 directories the type of merge we want them to do. So I'm going to go to the first one, right click, go to set directory settings, tell it that this is a merge and that this is just the ROMs. And if I hit apply, it's probably going to look at, it's going to be a little bit of a mess here while we're converting all 3 of them, but we will get there. Okay, so we did the first one, now we're going to go into the second one. This is the non-merge set. So set directory settings, this is non-merged and ROMs only. Hit apply. Done. Now the last way of collecting them, split ROMs only. And there is a complete set of the 3 ways of collecting, all exactly matching, made from listxml output. This is RomVault 3.0.48. Anything from this and newer should work without any problem. One other thing of interest is this also works for the CHDs. So CHDs by default come out. This is the software list CHDs here. Main CHD is standardly merged on Pleasuredome. So I didn't copy it in there yet. No. So let's go grab one of the full XML, copy it into CHD. Now this is how we're going to get here. So this is the first time we've set up this CHD directory. So I'm going to hit update dats, and it will read in that file without any configuration set on it yet. Okay, so, but now if we go here and we set the directory settings for this and say we want it merged and we want just the CHDs. And compression type is a file. It doesn't actually matter, it doesn't let you zip CHDs, but just for completeness. So now it's going to read that again. Now I don't actually have the full CHD set to show you here, but I'm showing you the process. And that is now a Pleasuredome torrent compatible CHD set for this build of Mame. And so there it is, these 4 DATs here correctly built from a listxml in the latest version of RomVault. So this merging difficulties, some of the sets currently not reproducible using Mame binaries, not true any longer for RomVault. It can fully make the complete set of DATs as needed from a listxml. Okay, thank you for watching.